Hello everyone, and welcome to the video. What I got here are some super cool hardware and software in my opinion. It took a while. I've waited for a good minute for it to get here, but it's finally here. What's in the box, you ask? Let's go find out. Alright, let's open her up. The setup instructions, a little light reading. Take a look at this later. The laptop itself. We got the HB Envy in Nightfall Black, stylus pen, an external DVD player, the power supply and cord. In the upper right over there is my old laptop from around 2014. It's a Toshiba. I got that mainly for schoolwork and taking online classes. So I kind of got into videography a little bit, and that over there can't handle the workload. The Envy is in a class of its own. I'm just joking. The Envy is in a class of ultrabooks comparable to the Dell XPS, the Lenovo Yoga, the Apple MacBook Air, and the HP Spectre. Let's take a look at some of the features and specs. This specific model is the HP Envy X360 convertible 15Z DS100, coming in Nightfall Black and weighing about 4.5 pounds. I like the profile and the premium look of the whole package, from the all aluminum chassis that gives it that quality feel into it, the shape of the edges around the device, small details such as the HP logo, the font that it's in, and the Envy engraved over here on the right. I'm gonna pick her up to show you the ports on the right and left side of the device. So on the right side, we have the privacy shutter, a USB-C, a USB Type A, a HDMI port. On the left side, we have the power slot, another USB Type A, the power button, 3.5mm headphone jack, and a micro SD card reader. Now onto the display. The display is 15 inches, 250 nits, 1920 by 1080p, multi-touch, edge-to-edge display. I like it. The only downside is in bright light conditions it might get a little bit glossy, but other than that it's phenomenal. It's pretty bright, the colors pop and stuff of that nature. The lid on this thing can be opened just by using one hand, so let me demonstrate. See, that's fairly easy and takes zero to no effort at all. This is a 2-in-1 laptop, so there are several configurations you can use it in. You can use it how it is right now in regular laptop mode, or if you feel like watching movies and need a super good display, you can use it in tent mode. The other mode you can use it in is tablet mode. I guess the stylus is going to come in pretty handy if I choose to use it like this, but the touchscreen should be more than enough. The next feature on this laptop is the keyboard. It comes with a numeric pad over here on the right, so you can easily put numbers in if you work in a office environment. And it is backlit, so if you work in really low light environments, you can toggle it here. So that's the brightest setting, and then to lower if it's too bright, and turning it off. The speakers on this is a quad speaker by Bang & Olufsen. They're decent, but nothing to rave about. Oh, I forgot to mention the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So the Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth is Bluetooth 5. Wi-Fi is standard. Connect to your router to get the internet, and Bluetooth. I'm not sure how Bluetooth works on a laptop actually. On to the specs. So with this laptop, I'm mainly going to use it for video editing. It's a new hobby, getting into that. The recommended specs are 8 gigs RAM at a minimum, 500 gigs solid state drive, Intel i5 processor, it's equivalent or better, and 4 cores or more. Onto the processor and graphics. So in this bad boy, it's sporting the AMD Ryzen 7 4700U processor with AMD Ryzen graphics. The base speed is 2.0 gigahertz and can clock up to about 4.3 gigahertz. The most exciting thing on this is the processor, of course. It's a Ryzen 7 4700U, sporting 8 cores. That's crazy. I've never come across a laptop with 8 cores, so I'm pretty excited about this. While doing research to figure out what laptop I'm going to use, mainly they're 4 cores. Sometimes they go up to 6 core with Intel 7, but 8 cores is just crazy. So pretty excited to use this. For the RAM, 8 gigs of RAM is recommended for video editing. I went with 16. I wish I could have gone up more, say like 24 or 32, but 8 gigs is all 16 rather, is all I got on this. It's all I could have gotten. My options were 8 or 16, so I went with 16. For the storage, it's 512 gigabyte solid state drive. Solid state drives are the in now compared to a hard drive, and the reason is unlike the hard drive, the solid state drive has no moving parts in it. It's just like a solid brick, so there's no moving piece on the inside to retrieve data. So ultimately you can get work done quicker. Say for example, pulling and storing your files, your pictures and videos you're working with. Overall, it's just faster when it comes to retrieving information. So those are the specs for this laptop. I mean, I could go into benchmarking it with DaVinci Resolve or the battery life. I think, yeah, the battery is about 8 hours and it can fast charge up to 50% in about 45 minutes. I'm not going to go into that. Let's go over to the HP store to see what you can get on the base model. We're over at the HP store on their laptops, Envy, and this specific model, 15Z DS100. The operating system is Windows 10 Home 64. You can get the Pro version if you want. For the processor and graphics on the base model is the AMD Ryzen 5 4500U. Right off the bat, you're getting pretty good value. So what, 6 cores, 2.3 hertz and 4.0 hertz overclock. The memory is 8 gigs, and you can add up to 16. I wish there was like a 24 or 32 option. That would have been cool, but that's just too much value for for this laptop. Display, there's only one option for it, and that's the 250 nits 19 by 20 multi-touch 15-inch display. Storage, you can get up to 512 gigabyte solid state drive, and you can supplement this with an external solid state drive. And then there's the warranty and services and accessories down bottom. One final thing is, I'm not being sponsored by anyone or HP. I'm just doing this because I think it's a quality product, and I'm kind of excited to see where it takes me. So yeah, thanks for checking out the video. See you in the next one.